Maybe that's what a cosmetic case looked like a long time ago. Hopefully we'll hear some more about that. I don't know. One of my favorite Bible verses begins, "For God so loved the world," John 3:16. I was thinking about that verse and wondering just how great God's love is and how we could measure that. This morning I brought 3 things with me that we often use to measure stuff. I thought they might help us to figure out how to measure God's love. Sometimes we measure ingredients. Okay? If I were making some cookies, of course I would use a measuring cup to measure out the ingredients, to know exactly how much flour and sugar and milk. Okay? Now, if I were going to build something, okay, which of these things would I use? Probably the measuring tape, exactly. I could measure the length or the height of something with this measuring tape. But I wonder if we might use a measuring tape to measure God's love. The Bible tells us that God's love is higher than the heavens. If God's love is higher than the heavens, I don't think this measuring tape or any measuring tape is going to reach that high. Okay? Now, most of us use a watch to measure time. Okay? There are probably some people this morning that use their watches to measure how long the preacher's sermon lasts. Okay? I wonder if we could use a watch to measure how long God's love will last. The Bible tells us that God's love lasts from everlasting to everlasting. Wow. If God's love is from everlasting to everlasting, I don't think my watch could measure how long that was. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. How does someone measure a love like that? We can't. We don't need to, but we do need to experience. My prayer for you and everyone today is that you may understand how wide, how high, how deep God's love really is, and may you experience it, though it is so great that you will never, ever fully understand it. Can we bow our heads and close our hands for a prayer? Dear God, we thank you so much for your never-ending, everlasting love for us. A love so great that you gave your one and only Son so that we could experience everlasting life with you. In his precious name, all the children said,